Good evening, friends. It is a privilege to spend this time with you once again. Whether you are settling into your favorite armchair or watching the sunset from your porch, I am glad we are here together. We have all lived through many chapters. We have seen the world change, felt the weight of decades, and gathered a lifetime of wisdom. Often, we look for the secret to health in complex places, new diets, intricate routines, or modern gadgets. But today, I want to invite you to return to something far more fundamental. Something you have done since the very first moment you arrived in this world. Yet something we often overlook in the hustle of daily life. Today, we're exploring the quiet, transformative power of mindful breathing. It is the simplest tool we possess for longevity, not just in years, but in the quality of our spirit. Let us take a collective pause and discover how our next breath can be our most healing one. Think of your breath as the pendulum of a grandfather clock. When the world feels chaotic, that pendulum might swing wildly. But when we breathe with intention, we find our center again. As we age, our nervous system can sometimes stay in a state of high alert. Deep, mindful breathing is the signal we send to our heart and brain that says, all is well. You are safe. Science tells us about the vagus nerve, a long, wandering nerve that connects the brain to the heart and lungs. When we take slow, diaphragmatic breaths, we are essentially massaging this nerve. This simple act lowers our blood pressure and reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that can weary our bodies over time. Consider the ocean. The tide does not rush. It flows in and it flows out, governed by a natural law. Our breath is our personal tide. When we allow it to be deep and full, we are oxygenating our blood and giving our cells the vitality they need to repair and flourish. Longevity is not just about adding days to our lives. It is about adding life to our days by ensuring our internal tide is strong and steady. Many ancient traditions speak of the prana, or chi, the life force carried on the breath. In our youth, we often spent our breath lavishly, rushing from one task to the next. Now, in this golden season of life, we have the opportunity to treat our breath with the reverence it deserves. Mindful breathing is a form of moving meditation. It bridges the gap between our physical presence and our inner peace. When we focus on the air entering our nostrils, cool as it comes in, warm as it leaves, we are practicing the art of being. We are no longer worrying about yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's chores. We are simply here. The Stoic philosophers often reminded us to focus only on what we can control. We cannot control the weather, the news, or the passage of time. But we can always control the depth of our next breath. This control gives us a sense of agency and equanimity. It allows us to meet the challenges of aging, perhaps, a stiff joint, or a moment of loneliness, with a calm, steady heart. Let us try a simple practice now, something we can carry with us throughout the week. We call it the box breath, but I like to think of it as square breathing for balance. 1. Inhale. Slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Feel your ribs expand like a gentle bellows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Hold just for a brief, peaceful moment of 4. Exhale. Release the air through your mouth for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As if you are blowing out a candle, very softly. Wait. Rest in the stillness for 4 before the next breath begins. As we practice this, imagine each inhale is drawing in clarity and strength, and each exhale is releasing tension you no longer need to carry. This is the practice of longevity, maintaining the flexibility of the lungs and the tranquility of the mind. Before we move toward our conclusion, I would love to hear from you. You have walked long paths and gathered much insight. Is there a particular ritual or a quiet moment in your day where you find your peace? Perhaps a favorite spot in your garden, or a memory that helps you breathe a little easier. Please share your wisdom in the comments below. We are a community, and your words may be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. As we draw our time together to a close, remember that your breath is a constant companion. It is the most portable medicine and the most accessible prayer. Longevity is found in the quiet moments. It is found in the resilience of a heart that knows how to rest. By honoring your breath, you are honoring the life you have lived and the days yet to come. You are vital, you are valued, and you are exactly where you need to be. May your evening be still, and may your sleep be deep. Until we meet again, breathe deeply and be well. Good night, dear friends.